Namaste, Maya. Namaste, everyone. Am I audible, Bhaiya?
जी दीपा दीदी नमस्ते. Yes, sir, didi, you are audible. We may start, didi. Welcome. Over to you.
Yes, Bhaiya. Namaste, everyone. Welcome to our follow-up of UHV module for eSIP. Let us continue the discussion from what we had last week. We were discussing about respect. We started with the feelings in relationship. We have had a discussion on respect, and we started the discussion on other feelings in relationship, so that we will be able to address the issues related to ragging, competition, ungratefulness, infatuation. All these issues we are able to see in our campuses, in our society. We can see such issues. So in during the student induction program, we will discuss the content of UHV so that the students will be able to address these issues in a better way. So this was the discussion last week regarding trust and respect. Trust is the assurance that the other want to make me happy and prosperous. I am assured of the other person. His intention and my intention are same. When I am doubting the intention of the other person, it may lead to anger, it may lead to problems in relationship. But on the other hand, if I am able to see the intention of the other person as similar to me, and I can see the issues, I can see the problem due to lack of competence, I can become complementary to the other person, and I'll be able to help the other person if the other person is lacking competence. If I am able to see that the other has more competence, then I will be able to seek help from the other person. And then we discussed respect. Respect is right evaluation in our interaction between people. When we are interacting with people, when I feel I'll be having a feeling of respect when the other person is rightly evaluating me through the interaction. Sometimes we may be having a feeling of disrespect if the other person is over evaluating us, or the other person is under evaluating us, or sometimes we may be having a feeling of otherwise evaluation. So in all these cases, we may have a feeling of disrespect. Respect is right evaluation. And we also discussed the complete content of respect. Other is similar to me. Evaluation on the basis of self. When I'm able to evaluate people on the basis of self, I can see that purpose, program, potential are same for everyone. That means other is similar to me. But there are differences in the case of competence of different people. When I'm able to see that other has more competence, I can seek help from the other person. When I am having more competence, I am committed to help the other person. That means I can see the complementarity in our relationship. After assuring trust and respect, trust is the foundation value. After ensuring trust, I can rightly evaluate the person. I feel assured of the other. With this trust on intention, I will be able to rightly evaluate our competence. This right evaluation of competence is respect. And as a result, I will be able to define my complementarity with the other and will be able to accept the other as my relative. This feeling of being related to other, it's known as affection. After assuring trust and respect, I will be able to see the complementarity with this person, with the other person, and I'll be having a feeling of being related to the other. This feeling of being related to the other is affection. That means affection is a natural outcome of this acceptance. This also we discussed in the previous session. We discussed about this relation. This feeling can be very commonly seen between parents and children. Parents will be naturally having a feeling of affection to their children. And the other side also, children will be having a feeling of affection towards their parents. The feeling can also be seen between friends, siblings, between teachers and students. We may feel related to our students. So this feeling of being related to the other is affection, very commonly seen among friends. But the important thing is that continuity of the feeling of affection can be assured only if it is based on trust and respect. Are we able to see that? We may be thinking that we are related to many people, but sometimes we can see that the continuity is not there. When he or she is having an issue with me, the next moment I think that, oh, I don't want to become have a friendship with him or her. Why I am having this feeling? I was having a feeling of relatedness earlier, but because of this issue, now I think that he or she is not related to me. I don't want to have him as my friend. Why? Because of the lack of trust. I'm not able to I'm doubting the intention of the other person. But on the other hand, if I have the assurance, that means if I'm able to assure trust in our relationship, if I am able to see the complementarity in our relationship, the natural outcome, affection, it will be continuing. Are we able to see this? So we had a discussion on this feeling last week. So with this feeling of affection, one has the responsibility and commitment for mutual fulfillment in relationship. Absence of affection, we can see this, it may lead to opposition, jealousy. These are the indication of the absence of affection. And we discussed that example also when a newborn baby is there in our family, the elder brother or sister, he or she also may be very small, but he may be having a feeling of opposition to his younger brother, to the newborn sibling. Because till yesterday, he was getting all the affection, all love and care from his parents, grandparents. But today, because of this newborn, everyone is after him only, not giving attention to me. It may create some opposition or jealousy. So we can make our own program to have that feeling of affection, to have that feeling of relatedness, like we can involve this young child also when taking care of his brother, bringing his nappy, and many things we can think about our own programs. And last week we were having some questions also. I think maybe the same question we'll discuss now and then we'll proceed. I think it was Sashi Didi, Sashi Binani Didi. Are you there? You can raise your hand. I can provide you the mic. Yeah. If you have the same question, yeah.
Yeah, namaste, Didi. Namaste, Didi.
Namaste, namaste. I was also thinking about your question.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was actually about to put in a chat saying that in case if you get a chance, then we can discuss that question.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
You can
so
repeat the question
I'll just
once again because, yeah, maybe
yeah, I'll
new
just,
participants for this week, so they also
yes,
will get a chance to know about the question.
yes. So my question is like, let's say you and me are working at the same place, and there can be a difference of opinion. There can be a difference of different ways to do the work. But I may be putting or I may be trying to put you down because your performance is better than me. Okay. So that feeling like jealousy or feeling like how can she do better or something like that. So, but what you are doing it, you are saying that, okay, I will not react. I will not say that. I mean, for me, it is okay. That is her competency, or that is way she understands. So let me understand right, and I will not do anything wrong with her. Okay, so that is her capability to behave like that. So that is your observation. So now my question arises here, like when you are saying that, okay, that is her competency, she doesn't understand, she behaves wrong, does not mean I also go and behave wrongly in that way. I will behave with my right understanding and with feeling of relationship. So here my question is, are you doing a over evaluation or under evaluation or otherwise evaluation for me? I'm just giving you an example between you and me. So that is
Okay.
so when you say that, okay, that is her competency, she doesn't know many, I mean, she cannot relate or she doesn't understand. But I know that what is right understanding. I know that we can be in relation to be in harmony or to be in what you say, to keep my happiness continuous.
Yeah, I
So
understood you.
yeah. So is that the person who is saying this is doing otherwise or under evaluation of the other person who is trying to put I mean, have a jealousy feeling against the other person?
Yeah, I understood your question, Didi. Maybe I'll
Yes.
rephrase the question like this.
Yes,
Two
you
people
can.
are
Yeah.
there. Yeah, two people are there.
Huh.
And one has a higher competence than the other person is lacking competence.
Yes.
So if the second person who is doing something wrong, the person having more competence, he will be able to understand understand the reason for the issue. The same
Correct.
thing what you're saying, he's jealous about me. So we are in the same office. So I want to do everything better I want to show that I'm better than the other person. So he or she may be doing many things.
Yes.
Okay. But if I have more competence, what I'll be doing with the trust on intention, I can see that he or she is lacking competence and it's not her intention. With this intention and with the feeling of complementarity, if I'll be able to do the right evaluation. So what will be the next thing? I can see the other person as related to me. You are not someone, you are not a stranger. I don't need to think that you are someone related to me, like the same way I see my family members.
Correct.
So I'll be having a feeling of relationship. On the other hand, if I am having any doubt on the intention, I'll be having a feeling of irritation. I'll be getting a feeling of opposition. because I know that she is behaving that way purposefully. She is doing like this. So I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to get involved in any of the activities, or I don't want to do any collaborative projects. I don't want to see her. So such maybe my thoughts were related to that. But on the other hand, I'll be having a feeling of complementarity after assuring trust on intention. The next thing is respect. I'll be able to do the right evaluation, and with the feeling of complementarity, then the natural outcome is affection. Affection is, I have a feeling of relationship. So you are my relative.
Okay.
So with that, I'll be able to make my program. I want to keep you as my relative. I want to continue our relationship. So whatever you do, I may feel bad, but I will see that I'll be thinking about the programs to correct you without hurting you, I would say.
Okay.
With the feeling of relationship. So the same thing we can observe in our students also. Someone is doing malpractice and the teachers are getting angry. So if you are giving punishment continuously, whether they will be able to correct them? They will be continuing, they will be repeating their mistakes because they are not having a feeling of relationship and they want to do the same thing. They may be having the intention that anyway, I want to get pass mark, I'll be doing. Only thing is that the teacher should not see this. I need to write the answer. If the teacher see this, then only I'll get the punishment.
Okay.
But on the other hand, if the student is having a relationship with the teacher may be advising the student with trust on teacher, he will be able to accept that advice.
Yeah,
So
but okay.
Yeah, the basic thing is that we need to get the trust. We need to assure the trust. Whatever the teacher is doing, it's for my to make me a better person.
Yes, yes. Yeah. So that what you're saying is, even I could think that the relationship, respect, trust, coexistence, all these factor I can consider. But if it is not improving from the other end, you try to be right always. You don't try to overreact on the actions and all that. But then, if a opponent person, is continuously doing things like that, to like in a competition, I think now I'm getting a right word, to be in a competition with you, not in a complementarity way, but why she is getting, why he's getting, why always she's been called, why not me called. So though I mean, as a person, I am not trying to do anything wrong, but the other person feels that I have this kind of a thing, so I need to compete with her. So there is a competition with as an opponent.
Yes.
So how, if it continues for longer time, how do you, I mean, after this UHV, I'm taking my own example actually. I'm facing this after so many months. I'm still not able to have that relation with one of my colleagues because there is some kind of a competition she has developed against me. Though there is nothing, okay, there is no way my qualification, her qualification, in fact she has better qualification than me. She's completed a PhD, I have not. So all these things, when you look at it, she has on a upper hand, if I say in a very blunt way. But then she feels that somewhere I am her insecurity. So
Okay.
even if I try to not involve myself, let's say if I don't involve in certain activities, so it's okay, I'm maintaining a distance. But then what am I doing after UHV? What my analysis or my understanding is, I'm under evaluating her, or I'm doing otherwise evaluation, and I'm over evaluating myself, that I am right and she's wrong. I think you're getting my question now.
Yes, Didi. Yes, yes.
So how do you overcome, or how do you handle this situation Like
Okay.
today, I can just give you example of today. We had a meeting. We are going for an MBA accreditation. So there were some corrections told to us to redefine your PSOs, program specific objectives. So same person said that no, you cannot put certain points because you cannot, if you put that, let's say example, she said entrepreneurship, entrepreneurial skills. If you put that, then you have to ask in all the questions, all the question papers, all the courses you have to ask. I said, not necessary. It is very clear program specific objective. All the courses, one of the course in the program will address entrepreneurial, will address some transferable skills, will address technological skills. Not all the courses will fulfill this objective. Putting together all the courses, program will address. So she felt that I am taking over her position. So she kind of gave me a look like, don't say anything like that. A kind of a feeling that I'm wrong and who are you trying to be smarter than me, kind of a thing. So I didn't know what to do, but I kept quiet that time because at any given point of time, I don't want some ill feelings against anybody at the workplace, because we are spending 8 hours, 9 hours with the colleagues rather than spending so much of time with family. Family, we come back home and 4, 5 hours we are together, then we go back to sleep. We are spending more time with colleagues. So this is where my challenge is, though I'm trying not to be bad or not to overthink about her, but then somehow she has that I don't know. I cannot say that she is thinking that I'm an insecurity, but this is what my evaluation is.
Yeah, Didi, I understood. Actually, this is actually the how to do part, how I'll be able to do this. Usually we discuss the proposals. If we have the clarity on the proposals, we have to make our own program, because I won't be able to say that you can go in this, because I'm not completely aware about your situation and your environment, I would say.
True, true, true.
Yeah, we have to make our own program. Only thing is that I need to assure my harmony. Whatever I do, I should be able to assure my harmony. What is naturally acceptable to me? You just think about the purpose. What is the purpose? We need to complete the work, because MBA accreditation, the team will be coming. So we have to do everything. What is the purpose of this? If we are able to do a collaborative work, we'll be able to do everything in a better manner. But on the other hand, if she is saying that she wants to show that she is better than me, and she is saying, I'm not concerned about that. But I can just think about the positive things. Whatever she is saying, I'm sure that may not be 100% correct, but there will be at least 1 or 2% correct. I can just project that, and I can accept her, and I can just feel her that whatever she said, I am accepting. But it may have small corrections I can suggest, maybe in the form of suggestions. She will be able to see that. She's able to see rather than completely opposing. We can make our own programs. We just think about, so those are the two keywords. We think about the purpose, and we can make a program according to our natural acceptance. Purpose and natural acceptance.
No, correct. That is understood. That purpose is to be as a team. We can't show anybody outside that we are different. We have difference of work culture.
We are from the same department. We want to. Our purpose is the same. We need to get accreditation, and for that we need to complete the work. It's a teamwork. I don't want to show that I'm better than her. Yeah, maybe she is trying to do that. I'm not worried about that.
Okay, that way.
Yeah.
So I can actually, as what you said is proposal. So I have to put a proposal to myself saying that at the end of the day, I have to decide that what I feel and where is my happiness, or where I can be in harmony with myself, rather than thinking what she is actually trying to do with me, or she is planning against something.
Actually, Didi, you can just think that this is a challenge to me. I want to make myself as a better person.
Yeah. Correct.
Understood. So this is just, this is an opportunity. I can just accept the opportunity, and I can refine myself, because we all may be having different sanskars.
Yes. Yes.
So we just want to refine it. So that way you can make your own program. Okay, Didi.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, yes, thank you, Didi. Actually, it's very helpful for me also. I was thinking about the question last week, asking the question related to a student was asking you something. Maybe if you are able to repeat the question, that was what I was thinking.
The student asked me when I was taking induction program. There was thing like you should be your ultimate thing is like when you say my aspiration, why I want to do this, why I want to do this. And then you have to reach that you are happy with yourself and you want to be in harmony with yourself. So you need to find out the ways, or you need to understand things where that how you can keep yourself happy. So the question came from one student abruptly saying that what if somebody dies?
Yes.
So I was like shocked. Now, what do I say now? Because I never handle such queries. And nowadays, students ask anything. I mean, they say
Yes.
that. So, like I said, I tried to convince. I don't exactly remember what I said, but that I said it all depends on what was your relation with the person and how you are accepting the natural thing. Death is a reality. Are you going to accept it as it is a part of our life, and how was I connected? And then you have to kind of, I myself was actually confused. I did not give him the right answer, but then I tried to say that what was your relation with the person? How was the bonding between the two people? And also understand that death is a natural process. Everybody, though we don't like it or we don't accept it, but this is something we have to approve. Believe that this is a natural process. Whether if somebody is born, has to die one day. But in what circumstances, what is the relation, what is your understanding with that person may impact your happiness or may not impact your happiness.
Yeah, Didi, we'll come
Something
to
like
that.
that.
Yes, yes. I understood the question. Actually, last week we had the discussion. Didi was asking this question, but we were not able to continue with the discussion. So I thought today we'll discuss the same thing. Question is, maybe I'll rephrase it again. Every time we are saying that we want to be happy all the time. But how is it possible when someone from our close relative, he's there, not there, he's no more, he's dying? How I'll be able to remain happy? That was the question. So last week, maybe we thought that we can have the discussion in this way. What is happiness? We can ask the student, well, actually, what do you mean by happiness? Because he may have confusion with happiness and excitement. Happiness is being in harmony. Excitement is, sometimes we used to say that I'm happy when I eat my delicious food. I'm happy when I watch a movie. But is that continuous? I won't be able to do it continuously. I can do it only for a short period. But happiness is, I want to continue in that state of harmony. I don't want to come out of that state. But here in this particular situation, there is a disharmony in my family. Definitely I'll be sad. But whether I will be able to take care of my family members, take care of other relatives, if I am sitting sad, if I am in disharmony, I need to be in harmony, then only I can take care of myself and others. I'll tell you one story. I was actually watching one, I just remembered about that when you asked this question, but we didn't get time last week. There was a news in the media. Actually, one boy, he was a medical student. He was preparing for, he just started his MBBS course, maybe in the first year only. Actually, he got admission to that medical course after 2 years repeating NEET exam. His parents were very ambitious, but maybe after 1 or 2 months, just starting after the course, he got an accident and the student died. His parents were very worried, very much worried. He was having a younger brother also. And the father, he was not able to accept the reality. What he was doing was, Every day he used to bring this lunch box to his tomb and crying, praying. Every day he was repeating this.
Okay.
So you can just think about the situation of his wife and his brother. Are they able to continue? Are they able to live their daily life because of his disharmony? But on the other hand, if I am in harmony, I'll be able to take care of others.
Okay.
Whatever is the situation, I can be. It's not like I'm jumping with joy. It's not like that. I
Okay.
need to be in a balanced situation
Yes, yes.
so that I can come back to normal life. I'll be able to accept the reality. That way, I will be able to help others in accepting the reality.
Yeah.
So
Because I also asked a question that is it naturally accepted to you that somebody dies? So he said, I know that death is reality. So what do I do?
yeah, that question is, there is also a problem, Didi. Is it naturally acceptable to us? Means it's not naturally acceptable.
It is not. It is not.
But how can I accept this reality? But what is naturally acceptable to me is I want to be in harmony.
Correct.
So how can I be in harmony? I need to accept the reality.
Yes, yes. Correct.
So if I am in harmony, I'll be able to help others. I'll be able to help my family members to be to bring back them also to be in harmony.
Okay.
That way we can address the question. If you are able to say some examples related to this, that will help the students.
Okay.
Like some, the same type of examples.
Yeah.
Hope it is clear.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes, Deep. Yes. Shall we proceed?
Thank
Didi?
you so much for clearing, giving me more right understanding. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm also very much thankful to you, Didi.
Oh, welcome, sir.
These discussions will help us a lot. That's why we are saying that all of us are coexist. So,
correct.
Yes, Didi. Thank you.
Yes.
So
thank you, Didi. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
We'll proceed further. So we're discussing about affection, the feeling of being related to the other. After the assurance that, after trust and respect, trust, I have the assurance that he want to make me happy. With that assurance, I will be able to rightly evaluate the other person, and I will be able to see the complementarity with the other person. And then I'll be having a feeling of relatedness with the other person. This feeling of relatedness is affection. Continuity of affection is possible only if trust and respect is there. Otherwise, we may be having, we'll be having a doubt on the intention of the other person, and it will lead to problems. So absence of affection, it may lead to opposition, jealousy. Actually, we are discussing this feeling to address the issues in our campus, like ragging. When new students are coming, so the seniors, they will be doing ragging. On the other hand, if they are able to see the relatedness with the newcomers, the juniors, they are related to, so they will be having an interaction. They will be, we used to say that positive interactions, friendly interactions. But on the other hand, in campus, we may used to see this kind of ragging. Why? Because of the absence of relationship. They are not able to consider them as their relatives. So we can just go through these questions. How do you feel when a relative or friend comes to your family? We can ask this question to students. Usually, maybe cousins, family members, they will be visiting us. Then how we may be, how we will be having a feeling like we'll be waiting, we'll be expecting when 2 more months they will be coming to our family for vacation. Then we can make this plan, we'll visit that place and we'll watch movie together, we'll be playing together. Usually the children, they will be making their own programs. We used to clean our house. We used to make new dishes. So we'll be thinking different programs to make the visitors happy. Because we have a feeling of relatedness to them. We feel happy about it. We want to share many things with them and also listen from them when they are coming. We all sit together and we'll be having discussions continuously, maybe night-long discussions. Everyone is happy. Cousins are there at home. So this exchange of feelings and words satisfy all of us. That is interaction. Here we feel connected to them, take care of their immediate needs, and facilitate them to set their things in order. They are coming to this new place. So we will show all the new things, all the things, whatever we are having. We bring them to our neighbor's house. We bring them to our, maybe if you have a swimming pool in your apartment, we may bring them to the swimming pool, park, play area. So we may show all these things to our relatives because we have a feeling that they are our relatives. We need to make them happy. But on the other hand, if we have this feeling, oh, he or she is coming to my house, yeah, I don't want to accept him as my relative. He's someone, I don't know who he is. I'm not having a feeling of relationship. Campuses, this may happen. New students are coming. So what we'll do? We want to show them that we are better than them. We are seniors. We are not able to see the relationship with the newcomers. Then we may do all these things. We may tease them, make fun of them. Because in a gang, together, all of us do such things to make fun. We are not concerned about the impacts. Because we were also facing all these things when we came to this campus. That may be our feeling. But on the other hand, if you are able to think about our feelings during those times and consider them, he or she, as my brother or sister or my own relative, I won't get involved in such activities. I'll be able to see the impacts. It may hurt them. So that is ragging. So can you recall how does it feel when you are hurt by someone? For how many days, months, years it disturbed you? You just think about yourself. We can ask this question to students. When you came to this campus first year, what was your feeling when your seniors were doing all these things to you? So is it wise or a normal mental status to seek enjoyment by hurting others? Just one moment. So we can ask this question. We can make the students understand about the importance of interaction and the issues of ragging on the basis of the proposal of affection. Any comments, any reflections? And if you want to say anything, so are we able to see the difference between interaction and ragging? A welcoming, healthy interaction is a must because we are a member of the same institute. We can consider our institute as a family. We'll be staying here together for 4 years, 3 years, 3 to 4 years. So all of us are away from home. So better if you are able to consider this as our family, we'll be able to do many things together. Thus, we are related to each other. We want to know each other so that we can be help for each other in the process of understanding and learning together. So the issue of ragging can be addressed on the basis of the proposal of affection. Are we able to suggest some ways to develop affection between senior and junior batches? We can ask the question because this content is for the newcomers. During the induction program, we are discussing this content of UHV. So they will be able to suggest some solutions to have a better interaction between senior junior batches. What do you think about this? Any of you have any suggestions? So what we are able to do in the campus? Any comments? Usually, student buddy system is there in many campuses. So that also will be helping the students in developing a relationship with their seniors. One mentor will be assigned, senior student will be there in the group as a mentor for 4 to 5 junior students. He or she will be able to help them in making them familiarize with the activities in the campus. So that is one way. And there are many clubs, co-curricular activities. Seniors are members there in each of the clubs. So they can help the juniors in discussing the club activities, in making them understand about different type of competitions they used to conduct. So such things can be done. And when we are asking these questions to the students, they will be able to come forward with many new suggestions. We usually, I think here in the group, most of you are teachers. So students will be able to suggest better suggestions than us. They will be having their own solutions for making the interactions in the campus in a better way, in a healthy way. So, natural acceptance for excellence. We are discussing about excellence. All of us have natural acceptance for excellence. All of us want to excel in life. So that's a natural acceptance. But we want to understand excellence. So what do you mean by excellence? Is it about being better than another in a particular area of life or something else? A or B? I want to excel in life. He's an excellent singer, we used to say. But what is excellence here? He's the best person. Are we able to say he's excellent in that particular skill? Here in UHV, we used to say excellence related with competition or collaboration. How can I excel in a thing? Whether I'll be able to excel through competition or through collaboration, A or B. Maybe you can respond to the chat box. Which is the desirable program to get excellence? Is it through collaboration or through competition? A or B? When I am competing with someone, whether it is naturally acceptable to me, it will create a feeling of opposition. Feeling of opposition is not naturally acceptable to me. When I am collaborating with someone, will it lead to opposition or will it lead to relationship? Definitely it will lead to relationship. So which is more desirable, competition or collaboration? Are we able to see that collaboration is naturally acceptable? Competition is against natural acceptance. Now we'll see excellence. Excellence is understanding harmony and living in harmony. That's the program for our achieving our basic aspiration. Understanding harmony and living in harmony in all 4 levels. Continuous happiness. Shreshthata. How can I say someone he's excellent? If he or she is able to understand harmony and live in harmony in all 4 levels, if he or she is able to remain continuously happy, he is able to see this, to remain in harmony all the time, I can say that he or she is excellent. Making effort for excellence and competing with others is not the same thing. If someone wants to remain continuously happy, what is the program? Understanding harmony and living in harmony in all 4 levels. 4 levels means individual level, I want to be happy, I want to be in harmony. As a member of the family, I want to be in harmony. As a member of the society, I want to be in harmony. As a unit in nature or existence, I want to remain in harmony. So how can it be possible? It can be possible through competition or collaboration. If I am competing with someone means I will be in opposition with someone, so it won't lead to harmony. But on the other hand, in excellence, one helps to bring the other to his or her level. He'll be having a feeling of relationship with other. He'll be having a feeling of complementarity with the other. So he tried to help the other and tried to bring the other person to his or her level. But in competition, what we may be doing? We may hinder the development of the other person. 2 people are there, they are doing the same work. One want to show that I want to show that I'm better than the other person. Everyone should say that she is better than me. So what will be my feeling in that case? I'll be considering the other person, he or she is my colleague. Then also I'll consider the other person as my opponent. So I don't want to do any collaborative work with that person because she is all the time opposing. Is it naturally acceptable to me? If I want to remain in harmony, if I want to excel in my life, if I want to have this continuity of happiness, what is more desirable? Collaborative efforts. working for excellence, not competition. Are we able to see this? Any questions? Any comments related to this? And if you want to say something related to collaboration, competition. So what we usually promote, if we see our society, we can see many competitions are there. So what is desirable? We can also think about this question. How many students in the class can understand? So you just think about your class, maybe 30, 40 to 60 students there in the class. When we are teaching something, how many has the potential to understand the things? All of them may be having the potential to understand the things. But how many of them will be able to come first in the class? One person. Only one can come first in the class. Collaboration. Through collaboration, we can help all the 60 students to make them understand about the topic, whatever I am discussing in the class. So the course outcome can be achieved. Everyone will be understanding the thing. But on the other hand, if I am trying to inculcate competition among the students and saying that who is number one in the class, I'll be giving a prize to you. So I'm promoting competition among the students. Is it desirable? So we can think about our own program for excellence. So let us discuss more about this excellence and competition. In excellence, I'm able to see the relatedness with the other person. The other is like me. We are complementary to each other. So there is a feeling of relationship. Helps the other to come to his level. In my class, there are 60 students. If I am going to make the program to bring them to excellence, what I'll be doing? I will give some collaborative works and I will try to make them understand that all the students, all human beings are similar. We have a relationship among us. If you are able to see the relationship among us, we'll be able to do the things together. Other is like me, we are complementary. It operates on the basis of natural, all in relationship. That's our natural acceptance. I can see the trust, I can see the intention of the other person as similar to me. With this assurance, I'm able to rightly evaluate the other. Naturally, I'll be able to see the relatedness with the other. If I'm able to do the right evaluation of myself, I'll get that self-confidence, self-referential. I don't want to compare me with the other person because I'm self-referential. I'll be having a holistic view. So what will be the result? My contact will be definite. Are we able to see this? Excellence is natural acceptance. We want to be happy all the time. In our interactions with other people, when I'm able to see that, other is like me and I'm able to see the complementarity with the other, I'll be able to do the right evaluation of myself. I can be self-confident. I'll be self-referential. So I'll be having a definite conduct. It can bring harmony in my living. But on the other hand, what will happen if I'm in a competition? So what will be my feeling in that case? I will be seeing every other person as my opponent. I have to come first. We are opposed to each other. So a feeling of opposition is not naturally acceptable to me. I want to come first means I will be hindering the development of other people. I will try to dominate, manipulating the things, exploiting the things with the feeling of competition. Operates on the basis of assumptions. So what will happen? Now I'll be having a particular assumption about the other person, and accordingly I'll be making a program. Now she is saying something, I don't want to do it, I don't want to accept it, because I'm under the assumption that she is doing this to show that she is better than me, or maybe some other assumption. Maybe the next moment she is saying something else, my assumption is getting changed. Over-evaluation, under-evaluation, either of this will happen. I may do over-evaluation of myself means I will be in ego. That case, I will be under-evaluating the other person. So in this case, reference is other. I may be having a piecemeal approach. Piecemeal approach means it will change all the time. For a particular situation, my program is this. When the situation and environment changes, my program will be different. No definite completion point. Are we able to see this? Maybe Sashi Didi will be able to relate this with the example what she was saying in the beginning. Are you able to connect it, Didi? Composition, competition and excellence.
Yes. Now I'm getting clarity.
Yes, very
Yes.
much related to the discussion we had in the beginning.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, Didi. Yeah. So among our students also, we used to knowingly or unknowingly, we will be saying many things in the class. It may bring competitive approaches among the students. Rather than bringing competition among the students, if you are able to suggest some projects, they may be able to get involved in collaborative works. It will be helping them in bringing excellence. I think the time is 8:30. So we'll continue the discussion next Wednesday. Thank you all for interactions. And we'll continue the discussion. Thank you all. Yes.
Thank you, Deepa Didi, for the beautiful session. It was very enriching. So we hope to see you again on Wednesday with our content, further discussion with the content. Thank you and namaste to all the participants.
Yes, namaste, Didi. Namaste, everyone. Thank you.
Okay.